2 weeks ago at Budds Creek, we saw both sides of the story. Ricky Carmichael winning his 100th event and James Stewart trying to stop him. Coupled with the success is Carmichael's passion for the results. With 100 AMA outdoor wins, RC has 2 more opportunities to make his combined Supercross and Motocross resume read an even 150 victories. For the others, there are 2 more chances to stop him. It's a different venue, but the same story. Can anyone stop the master, Ricky Carmichael? That's what we're here waiting to see as round 5 of the AMA Toyota National Motocross Championship presented by FMF clicks another gear on the 2007 calendar. Hello, Lee Diffie along with Jeff Emig here at the beautiful Redbud in Michigan for the Monster Energy Kawasaki National. So we're running out of time to see Ricky Carmichael race motocross outdoor events. Just 2 events left for him, Jeff, but if we cast our mind back 2 weeks ago, we've perhaps never seen a more graphic display of his desire, determination to succeed.
Ricky Carmichael had an incredible ride at Budds Creek. He went 2-1 for the overall, grabbing his 100th national motocross overall win. Just an incredible accomplishment. Carmichael only has 2 more national motocross events in his career. So I'm saying that he's going to leave everything on the table. And once again here at Redbud Track and Trail, he's going to show us why he's a multi-time champion.
2 more left for Ricky to go out on top, but that only means 2 more left for James Stewart to try and beat him.
And Team Kawasaki and James Stewart have been working so hard this year trying to get that overall. And remember, Stewart's the only rider this year that has beat Ricky Carmichael. He's won 2 of the motos. The interesting thing is that once Ricky leaves, James Stewart is the heir apparent to the championship, but I'm sure that he wants to go out, he wants to beat Ricky Carmichael in these races and prove that he deserves to be champion.
All right, a championship is all about points. Let's take a look at how it stands coming into round 5 this year. And Ricky boasts a 16-point advantage over James Stewart. Andrew Short having a stellar start to the year. He's tied with Grant Langston on 129. And then 2 points back is Kawasaki's Timmy Ferry. All right, let's take you now to highlights of Moto 1. Ricky Carmichael begins his campaign for 7 consecutive overall wins here at Redbud in the main class. What we didn't see there was Michael Alessi getting the progressive direct hole shot, but then Carmichael, the first of several errors in this opening moto. That was the first part of it. This is the second. The opening lap, he misses the entrance to the whoops, rejoins but loses second spot to James Stewart. Several laps later, after Mike Alessi had led the opening stanza, Stewart blasts through on the inside through the whoops. And then here comes Ricky. Both feet on the pegs, bike dancing beneath him. That was a very savvy pass for second on Alessi. And check this out for momentum. Through the whoops, takes the high side and blasts around the outside of Stewart. Listen to the roar of the crowd. He was in control until he got out of control. Managed to hang on to the bike, got it in the right direction, but he was 4 seconds in arrears. He almost made it up on the last lap. This happened, got bogged down in one of the final turns, and he knew that the win was James Stewart's. Pretty pumped about that. That's his 3rd opening moto victory of the year for the Monster Energy Kawasaki rider, and a nice effort and a fine 3rd place to Mike Alessi. Let's hear what Stewart has to say about his win.
Making it 3 Moto 1 wins for James Stewart so far this season. James, you're the only guy out there that's been able to manage to beat Ricky Carmichael at his own game. What is it like here at Redbud for you? Because last year was a little bit brutal.
It's just fun racing, you know. I'm happy the last couple of weeks the way I've been riding, you know, I felt like pretty good, and just a game of chess out there, you know. He'll pass me, and I just have to stay on him, and then he'll make a mistake, and then he'll catch it back up, and I just have to pick it up and ride it out. So it was definitely a fun race. Kind of reminded me of Orlando, so it was good.
Guys, you can expect this battle to heat up for Moto number 2. We're going to take a break, but take a look at the highlights from Budds Creek.
He has not been beaten here in 7 years. He's in a rut on the outside. He gets pushed wide and out out of bounds right there.
If he's going to earn number 100, Stewart's going to make him earn it. It's going to take everything that he has, and he's going to have to lay it all on the table here today in the second moto at Bud's Creek.
Here goes Carmichael to the inside. Stewart made a little mistake, didn't block it, and Ricky Carmichael has the lead. Ricky Carmichael has done it. Win number 100 will go in the books with this wave with the checkered flag. Carmichael has accomplished something no one in the two-wheel sport has ever done before.
Speed's coverage of the AMA Motocross Championship from Redbud is brought to you by Suzuki, maker of performance-driven motorcycles, scooters and all-terrain vehicles. By Progressive, before the gremlins get you, get Progressive, #1 in motorcycle insurance. And by the all-new 2007 Tundra, the truck that's changing it all. We're back and we're excited to be back here at the AMA Toyota Motocross Championship, presented by Monster Energy Kawasaki, because it is the last race of the weekend. It is, of course, Motocross Moto 2 and the showdown again between Stewart and Carmichael. And this is the way it stands. Whoever has the highest points tally after the two motos, of course, is the overall round winner. But here's the clinch, is that whoever wins the second one carries more weight, it carries more value, and you can win the overall exactly like Ricky Carmichael did at Bud's Creek 2 weeks ago. Stewart won the opener, Carmichael won the second, and of course Ricky won the overall. For a Progressive Direct pre-race report, here's Aaron Bates.
As these guys get themselves lined up right at the starting gate here for the second moto, you can just feel how intense it is down here. And I'm standing here with Mike Alessi. Mike, great job there in the first moto. What's going through your head coming here as you get lined up?
Just try to get the whole shot, you know, get out front and have a good, fun race with Carmichael and Stewart. You know, this is Ricky's last ride, so it'd be a nice race to be up there with him in his last race.
Best of luck to you. We're going to slide on over, grab a really quick soundbite from Ricky Carmichael himself, who's just getting himself managed up here. Ricky, you're kind of fired up. You want to take this win more than anything right now. What would this mean to you to take this one home?
Well, it'd be very, very special with it being my last time coming here to Redbud, and you know, just to finish out. I know that the end is near, and it's nice just to get any kind of win that you can. So it's going to be tough. James is riding good, as he always does. Don't need to say that all the time. He's really fast, but I'm going to give it my all. It's going to be good.
Good luck out there. Last but definitely not least, we're going to grab a real quick sound from James Stewart himself, who's lined up, eager, just fresh off his victory. James, weren't here yesterday for practice. What's going through your head on this start line?
I just want to go out and have fun. I rode pretty good that first moto, so just got to go out and ride like that, and I think I'll be fine. I feel pretty good, so we'll see what happens.
Guys, not only is the temperature heating up down here, but expect this battle to be on fire as well for Moto 2.
Aaron, we're not going to let you off the hook. We've heard tens of thousands this weekend screaming Redbud, so now it's your turn on national TV.
Great, you're putting me on the spot. Well, here you go. Redbud!
Good one, Aaron.
That is the signature sound here in Buchanan, and the crowd, the fans, and our own Aaron do a very good job of it as we go to the Suzuki starting grid. We'll let you read that. We'll let you enjoy the names and where they will start from. But let's come back and give a big pat on the back again to Red Bull KTM pilot Mike Alessi. He got the Progressive hole shot in the opening moto. Can he do it again?
Yeah, he was second fastest qualifier, hole shotted, finished third in the first moto. Had a really solid ride. And I look for him to do much of the same because his confidence is high, and the Red Bull KTM team really have that bike dialed in.
It's going to give him a thrill. All of a sudden he says to himself, I'm leading Ricky, I'm leading James.
And he seems to be the most comfortable there. So we'll see if he can duplicate it here in the second moto as we look at the onboard with Rockstar Suzuki's Michael Byrne. Was 12th in the first moto, just outside of the top 10. I'm sure he's looking to improve upon that.
We are moments away from Moto 2 Round 5. The AMA Toyota Motocross Championship. Everybody's getting pumped up. The first one was brilliant. A really good fight between Stewart and Carmichael. The Kawasaki man came out on top. Ricky made a handful of errors. Can this one be clean? Will he ride away from James Stewart?
And there's been 5 brand sweeps here at Redbud. Earlier today, Ryan Villapoto will have won the lights. Can James Stewart on a Kawasaki also win the motocross?
Moto 2 for the motocross class.